All right, we're back with you from up at Wofford. We continue on the Palmetto Pigskin Tour. Our visit with the Wofford Terriers going into the 2024 season. Now we're joined by a couple of their standout players. We have safety Maximus Pulley. I love that name. It's got to be the best name in college football. Maximus. You go by Maximus?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, love it. From Fort Worth, Texas. Came here a couple of years ago from Western Kentucky. Started all 11 games last season, 51 tackles, 2 interceptions. And then we have big center Anthony Garcia. Do we call you Tony?
Call me whatever you want.
Just don't call you late for dinner.
Yeah, never that.
6'3", 300 out of, all right, Leavenworth, Kansas.
Yes, sir.
You ever been to the prison out there?
I've been, yeah. I had a tour. They let me out, which was surprising. I thought they were going to keep me in there, but.
Is it scary?
Nah, I'm not scared of nothing.
Oh, really?
I mean,
not even a big nose tackle?
I'm scared of veggies.
Veggies?
Greens. That's it.
I hear you. And you started all 11 games last season as well. So
yes,
welcome to you two guys. Maximus, let's start with you. And just share with us the feeling in the locker room this Wofford team has going into this season.
Man, it's a really great feeling. You can really feel the brotherhood going around here. And, like, compared to last year, man, it's so every practice is energetic, competitive, and everybody's just getting each other better. And at the end of the day, it's a lot of trash talk, but you can literally feel all the love.
Is that being generated by the players themselves or something the coaches are kind of instilling in y'all?
They instill that we should have a lot of energy, but honestly, it's really player-led at this point, and we bring a lot of energy back and forth, like in the locker room, on the field, and it just keeps flowing, and everyone has energy at the end of that practice.
Absolutely. Anthony, the offense, you know as well as anybody, you got to pick it up a little bit from last year. How's it been going in camp? Do you see a much improved offense?
Oh, yes, sir, absolutely. I think one thing we've done a much better job so far, at least, is creating explosive plays and explosive opportunities. I think a complete buy-in from the guys to the scheme, and like Max kind of talked about, the energy permeating throughout. You know, our defense has always been phenomenal, and now as an offense, us stepping up, you know, continuing to build that continuity as an offensive line, I think we'll see our offense take a next step this year.
Well, Coach mentioned the offensive line. He's recruited a little different, a little more athletic and lean on the offensive line. What kind of differences are you seeing there?
Honestly, in terms of personnel, I think it doesn't necessarily matter. I think the biggest differences we've seen so far are the ability to work together, and I think just the development in the weight room, strength gains, and then spending extra time in the meeting rooms with Coach Woods gets us prepared. So I think the mental strides and understanding of the whole football game, the game of football, is what's going to push us to the next level.
Maximus, how did you guys stay together as a team when you opened the season and lost 9 straight games? It finished with 2 wins, but you were 0-9 at one point. That can't be easy for anybody.
No, it wasn't easy at all. Honestly, we went through a lot, and it took a lot of rough times and a lot of going back and forth and stuff like that. But honestly, I can say that we never gave up in the end, and we just always kept pushing each other. Even when we were down, like you said, 0-9, we kept going harder in practice, harder and harder, and like it really, obviously, it showed a little bit.
And you won those last 2 games, Anthony. What did that do for you guys going into the offseason, spring training, now in preseason, knowing that you beat your 2 biggest rivals? You beat Citadel and you beat Furman.
Yeah, I mean, I think for us it kind of put some proof into what we knew, and is that we were a capable team and that we just had to figure out the way to put it all together for a game. And I'm not saying that those games were perfect, but what we did is we fed off each other's energy well. And, I mean, when I see guys on the defense making plays and they see us making plays on offense, it puts a new energy in the team. So I think pushing forward into this next season, those 2 wins allow us to – they give us really a foundation. And we talk about that, you know, building on the rock, something strong that's, you know, is going to weather the storm. So that gave us a foundation going in this next season.
Yeah. So, Maximus, I'm going to call you the Gladiator. Does anybody call you the Gladiator?
Yeah, most
Is that your nickname? Do they call you that?
No, but I wish.
Yeah? Do you watch that movie before you go out for a game?
I have.
Yeah.
I really have. I watched it like 3-4 times last year.
Maximus Aurelius. What's his name? Maximus Aurelius or
Maximus
something?
Decimus
Decimus,
Aurelius.
Maximus who?
Maximus Decimus Aurelius.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, Mr. Aurelius.
Yeah.
What about the defense? You gave up 25 a game. Horrible, but I'm sure you think you can do better.
Yeah, most definitely. Honestly, we're pounding on effort in this year. So effort and execution. We a lot of times last year, like you said, 25 points isn't a lot, but it isn't good enough. So we just want to go over that edge and take that extra step of like really being a dominant defense instead of just being a pretty good, pretty all right defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony, when you look at this team and you look at this season, what do you think you guys can do? Obviously, you're picked at the bottom of the SoCon. Don't know if that's, based off of last year, you can see why people would do that. What do you think this team can achieve?
I think this team can achieve as much as it wants to and as much as it's willing to work and go take. We have the talent on the team. We have the camaraderie, and there's really no excuses. So I really do think this team could go win the SoCon, and I don't think a lot of people around here will be shocked when it happens. So that's how I feel about the team.
Yeah, Maximus, what do you think?
Right there with them. The goal is to win the SoCon, and anything less is not the desired goal. And so we work every day like that's what we want.
You need to send out a message against Gardner-Webb 2 weeks from tonight?
No, it'll be a lot of talk then, but right now we're gonna wait then and let the pads do the talking.
Yeah,
So,
Anthony?
Like Max said, I don't think there's no vocal message that needs to be said, I think. And then at this point, we don't have any right to talk. So we'll go out there and put it on film, and then we'll keep playing, and then just keep playing. That's what we're going to do.
Earn it.
Yes, sir.
That's
Absolutely.
what you're thinking. Earn it, huh? Yes, guys, good luck to you. Really appreciate it. Y'all have a healthy season and get a lot of W's.
Yes, sir.
With that Wofford. Wofford
sir.
pride, man, it's still there.
Yes, sir.
It's still there. Appreciate y'all coming out.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Thank you so much.
All right, there you go. Couple of the Wofford Terriers with us here tonight. Maximus Pulley and Anthony Garcia. We'll be back in just a moment.